Who started this war and why? I started the war against Great Britain to weaken France, and then Morocco decided to call a coalition war against me. We've assembled our army. Uniting the home region is not really likely to happen. The other thing I was going to do is try to build a treasury. Alright, we are now in danger of losing prosperity, so I'm kind of annoyed that France is still in the war. If you could just go ahead and, you know, like, not be in the war anymore, I'd be fine with that. Go ahead, peace out. Looks like we're getting barraged. Perhaps we don't drill. And instead we just try to park an army behind this fort. France will have to leave. Well, technically they're a secondary participant, and if Great Britain doesn't want to piece them out, they don't have to. They're not going to get called for peace against a secondary participant. Pure infantry, I think, should be sufficient to force this stack off. They may be able to reinforce in time. I just want to make them waste their wall barrage. We're rolling well enough, but without artillery support, we're not going to do a huge amount of damage here. They are taking a -2 penalty, and Alphonse is doing well, but we're just really low on morale at the moment. Again, I was just trying to make them waste their barrage. So if he wants to turn around and do another barrage, then that's fine. We just lost control of the Curia. Damn it! Even though I invested like crazy, we still lost it. Stupid mechanic. Okay. -18. France is on 0 enthusiasm, 8.9 war exhaustion. Great Britain has 77 individual war score against France. Go ahead and knock France out, bud. Go ahead. It's fine. France has accepted troops from Provence for free. Reload save. That's a good idea. Yeah, I think we should. Also get our claim on Barcelona. All right, let's see if that causes the Great Britain AI to actually piece France out. Burgundy's on low. We might as well knock him out of the war. That just actually cost Great Britain quite a bit of occupation. That might cause him to double back and go try to re-siege the French land, which would be ideal, because I don't want them to actually pressure much of our highly developed and prosperous land. This army was going to march down and at least try to like occupy British Brazil, so we have more individual war score with Great Britain once the French do peace out. Just putting the army here was enough to scare Great Britain back, and now he is actually, looks like he's going up north. Asturias on tech 13 to our tech 14. We should start upgrading forts. Like, we're missing out on a lot of army tradition now because fully maintained forts is really, really reduced suddenly at Tech 14. And our income is spectacular. We could spend another 20 ducats on fort and still be doing fine. So I think I'll start upgrading the forts we already have first. Even though I'm trying to stockpile 2,000 ducats for a thing I have just forgotten, so that happens. It's like our second round of heavies is completing. That might be France? No. Bohemia, Bohemia, who enforced peace, is now quitting. We'll unoccupy our lands, but not the French lands, because we want France to have lots and lots and lots of problems and war exhaustion and just, you know, bad things. Losing control of the Curia is really annoying. That doesn't have any heavies in it. Okay, I'm gonna switch gears. I'm gonna have this fleet go to hunt pirate mode in Sevilla on Go Home During War. So they will hopefully protect against the Moroccans from raiding the coastline, and then the heavies are now going to focus on combat. So we'll go here, we'll pick up the other heavy. We've already got Radjack here. Let's see if he can murder some British fleet. Murder fleet, go! Why not more cannons for your army at home? We could train up some. I mostly trained these infantry just to fill in the 80,000 troop requirement so that we could get the mission. It is probably time to get another slew of artillery. Let's get like... I just want 6 for now. Enough so that we can siege with a +3 bonus against level 1 forts. I'd rather spend more of the money upgrading existing infrastructure. Give these ships a month to get fully repaired. We've got 2 more heavies getting built there. We have 17. Apparently one of the heavies got canceled or something. I'm not sure. I thought I counted to 20 properly. But apparently not. Alright. Good. New merchant. Next month. France is doing a great job helping us out with Morocco. Great Britain's down a medium enthusiasm. He's got such insane war score against France. I don't know. I feel like he should have pieced out by now, but... Great Britain has 6 heavies, so we're gonna just have Radjack go blockade up there. Get this new merchant in... Where? Probably Gujarat. We could always end the war with the coalition because I don't really care. In order for stuff to be occupied, like to release anything from France, it does need to be occupied by Morocco. Although, actually no, I could return cores to Aragon directly. But it looks like, did Aragon lose one of their cores? No. This is occupied by Great Britain. This state, no estuary, 5 provinces in Africa. We have 6 state slots, so I guess so. Reasonable. Free colonist? Ah, thank you. So I was holding the colonists thinking maybe we needed to get another colony going here, but we don't. We start trying to work for more merchants, go for a new colonial region, go for colonial Mexico. I know we're going to need that for the Spanish dealie, so we might want to just start filling in over here. I think I'm going to avoid colonizing here, because I do want to do the chartered trade company stuff. Need Florida as well. 29 stack, suffering attrition. It's because we unappointed a leader. The maneuver is what was keeping him from suffering it. Oh crap, did I just unappoint the leader right as that army arrived? I think I did. Oh, it's a slaughter. It's a slaughter. That 4-6 is murdering our troops. Oh my god. That was an ouch. Still, we have a fair bit of war score from occupation of Morocco. If Fez falls, I think we can knock that war out. Leave it as a 24 stack. Ottomans are also doing barrage, it looks like. Yep. A little bit more focus on Tunis might be nice to knock him out of the war. France is trying here. They've been here for 115 days already. I think we'll take this army down here, contribute our 2 siege ship leader plus some extra artillery. Hey, there we go. France cedes Chartres, Alencon, and Cayenne to Great Britain. They release Carib, and they are still our friend. Okay, perfect. We suddenly have positive war score with Great Britain. And that was like the whole thing. It's just force France to get wrecked. We'll take all this. We have 17.6 ticking war score. Siena is occupied by Great Britain. That's actually worth a fair bit. That's a level 1 fort. We should probably make sure that that actually gets upgraded at some point. A positive war score against Morocco. Coalition war enthusiasm plus 30. Ongoing battles plus 2. We need that capital to fall. It looks like he broke his siege because he's France. We will contribute to this as much as we can. Good enough for now. I just want to make sure we get this coastline, that's all. How did we end up with 7 artillery here? I thought I trained 5 or 6. Apparently I'm like really bad at math today. I thought I trained 10 heavies and I made 9, and then I thought I trained 6 artillery and apparently I made 7. Beats me, man. Blockading London? Yeah, I think we sent our navy up there. We've got London blockaded fully, yes. We're also blockading Hull, Norfolk, and Lincolnshire, and they don't actually matter. So let's pull some of these heavies off. We need to leave behind... See at the top of the tooltip it says development 26, blockaded to 100%. Let's just leave behind 26 blockade speed with Radjack then we'll send the other 28 to here, try to blockade Calais and Caen. Should be worth more war score. Possibly. Unfortunately, it's blockading Sussex and Kent first rather than the forts, which is dumb. So, not worth the risk. You could dispatch our light fleet to go help blockade. It's another option. I think their navy's pretty well annihilated, so I'm just going to send these... Nope. Never mind, there's 29 transports there. Cat cam is a still photo because he's just laying there being calm. If he starts moving around, I'll update it. Just need Great Britain to get down to low enthusiasm or push to like 23, 24 war score, then we can do the deal. Lost the siege of Valencia to the Coalition War. Coalition War is not Styria. Styria, Utrecht, that whole thing, that's part of Great Britain, so I'm definitely motivated to end this war. Could you just give me your coastline in Africa, please? That's all I want. Could I please have the fort here, maybe? 49%? Come on. 49%? Nope. No such luck. But of course. How's the whole crippling France to form Spain plan going? Well, I mean, it would be going perfectly if not for this coalition war that we're dealing with right now. Just out of curiosity, do we get more war score for blockading these two forts than the capital? No. Recruited minister, recruited inquisitor. I stacked both of them to get that high-level missionary. And that might bite me now, because these modifiers last a long time. We gotta take the stab loss. I can't afford to let them have that much influence. Now they're threatening the gold mine. Unacceptable. But we're at 24 war score. That should do it. Okay, that's one war down. It's so easy to convert that I am just going to convert it. Papal influence, please. Alright. Now we can focus all of our attention on this whole deal. Morocco. How close are we to actually piecing out right now? Let's get the heavies back down here. Actually, let's have them swing down, pick up these two. 14% chance, we failed it. Tunis has 22 enthusiasm. If we blockade Tunis's capital, I think we could just knock him out of the war. That affects relative strength of the alliance, and then probably makes it easier to peace out with Morocco. Obviously, if we get his capital, nice, we got his capital. Beautiful. Okay, so for just like white peace with the coalition, we're at negative 37 reasons, mostly due to the coalition war modifier. I believe the way that you make that go away is just get to 50 war score. As soon as you go above 50 war score, the coalition war modifier drops off and enthusiasm will just be gone. 50 war score is very high though. Are blockade already in place? No, it's not. And yet he's already nearly willing to peace out. So we're going to occupy and besiege Mare now as well. Apparently we're black flag down here. It's fine. Just in case I'm gonna have this army head back up to here. Just keep an eye on that region for the moment. Losing sieges to the Ottomans. Okay, this might be a bad fight. We've got an artillery that's going to get deployed in the front row. Yuck. Nice roll there, Alfonso, who is now 60, by the way. Yeah, this is not a good fight. We don't want to be here. Unfortunately, it's a coalition war, so it's all based on, like, war score from battles. Tunis, now that we got you blockaded, you want out? Good. Keep some monies. Sounds good. Go away. Okay. Ottomans are now threatening our gold mine with a 4651 general. Yikes. Morocco does have rebels. The fact that all this land is no longer occupied by Great Britain does mean that we might be able to just surrender. We can make the Knights release Sicily. We can make France release Catalonia. So here's the thing. I don't know for sure. 5 siege. Who has 5 siege? It's a 6452. Good God. 4651 and a 6452. The Ottomans are going nuts with generals. So if we surrender to the Moroccans, I don't know if we'll have a truce. I don't think we'll have a truce with Catalonia if I release Catalonia. Where did it just go? You won't have a truce 100%? Right, because it's France who will have the truce. France will have a 5-year truce no matter what, because France is the one doing the releasing. I will not, because I am technically not doing it. Now, there's nothing else that we can release that they care about. We could force the annulment of the alliance with France, which... Actually, the way that this is like playing out, I wouldn't even need to break the alliance with France. We could just keep it going, since Catalonia is going to be the person we attack to get the final province to form Spain. Or we could wait and hope that they occupy some more French territory. Like if they occupy Huesca, I could make that get returned to Aragon. See, I'm looking at this flag right here. There's no return core to Aragon. In order to give that to Aragon, it has to be occupied by Aragon. Yes, they do. They do need to occupy Aragon cores because France is a secondary participant. So I think what I'll do is I'm just going to pay the money to guarantee the peace deal right now. So he doesn't want to do this, right? He requires Mithija to be part of the peace deal. But if you go to 100%, he'll just accept. He'll stop caring about it. So I'll give 1,400 ducats to just, you know, force it. I do have a truce, huh? So who's the person who said 100% chance I will not have a truce? Hmm? Well done. Now I guess we're just hoping that he allies... He's got a truce with France till 74, and a truce with me until 84. He actually has a longer truce with me than with France. Nice job. Nice job, chat. You were wrong. Wrong. Very much wrong.